Mhm. 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 Hello, everyone. I hope you're okay. I am staying at a beautiful place. Thank you. In the Indianapolis, Indiana area. Hmm. Not sure how we share this, but if somebody could share this on wherever. Oh, let me turn this down. Welcome, everyone. We've got Beach Life. Honey, good to have you, my friend. Watched one of your videos earlier. Is this your new computer you're using? Yes. It's called a Acer Chromebook Intel, I think, or something like that. I know nothing about technology. Um, quite frankly, I think it's a good day when I can use the elevator and get up to the top of the Sears Tower or the Willis Tower, as it were. But my brother-in-law helped me get on the internet here. Indianapolis is a great city, actually. It's the area I was raised in, or close to it. Um, RB Ashes in April. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you as well. I want to try. Let's see. Where would I get the volume setting? Oh, Blaine's on here. Rayleigh Creative Travel. Good to have you. Nikita D. Hi, Nikita. I am going to try. Let's see. Settings. Let's try settings. And then what would this be? This would be under audio, maybe? Hmm. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know how to do the volume. Can everyone hear me? Okay. Van Life with Gina. Very good to have you, my friend. Thank you. I'm in the Indianapolis area, visiting my hometown of Anderson, Indiana. I'm staying at my brother in law's house in Noblesville. If any of you are fishermen, Cicero Reservoir, um, or Morse Reservoir, excuse me, in Cicero, Indiana. Very, very good fishing for many, many years. When I was a little boy, we used to come over here. My parents used to bring a boat that they had before I was born. So 60 years ago, they brought a boat over here and used to boat around this Morse Reservoir. It's beautiful. There are some fabulous homes on this reservoir. Very nice. I am welcoming Gina. I'm welcoming Hani. Hani is from Phoenix. Gina is from I've Been Everywhere, Man. I've Been Everywhere. Remember that old song? I think Gina's from the Oregon area, I believe. Who else we've got? Down Under Cruisers. Good morning, Papa and crew. How are we all doing this glorious spring morning? Well, it is a spring evening here, and we are doing well. Right now, I'm on Eastern Daylight Time. However, daylight time ends in about 28 hours. So we're um, going to go to Eastern Standard Time here. Now, when I'm home, I will be on the Central Time Zone, Central Standard Time. So we're planning to get back home Sunday evening. We are in California for a bit. Okay, RV Ashes. Excellent, excellent. Van Life with Gina is in Oregon. Gina, I may have told you this before. I have family in Cannon Beach. I have good friends in Tillamook and also in Seaside. I spent some time at Crater Lake. Love Crater Lake. Oh my goodness, it's a sight to see. Everybody exchanging greetings. Excellent, excellent. We are in California for a bit. I always loved California. Uh, I did not find California real friendly for big RVs. We had kind of a bigger rig. I wish I had had like just maybe what we used to call a mini motorhome. I don't even know if they still use that terminology. Melody Marlendorf is here. Very good to have you, Melody. I have a cousin named Melanie, and she is a beautiful lady. She used to be a model in New York City. Now she lives down in Port St. Lucie, Florida. Bill with MGM Family Traveler. Hello, Papa Mozo. Well, hello, Bill. We're glad to have you with us this evening. Going to be on here until almost 7 Eastern Time. Luckily for everybody, I didn't get screwed up on my time zone because I'm in the Eastern Time Zone right now. Normally at home, I have to, it's such a simple concept, really, and I feel like I'm a reasonably intelligent man. However, I sometimes get all screwed around on the time zone I'm in. Everybody exchanging greetings. You all know Blaine. We're going to be talking to him in just a minute. Down Under Cruisers are, for those of you that don't know, their channel. They are based in Melbourne, Australia, and they put out some beautiful content. If you get a chance to join them, Sean, are you still doing the Saturday brunch, which is like coming up in 5 hours? 4? I'm sorry, I think it's 4 hours. Is it still on a? It'd be Friday night for us, but I know it's Saturday morning for you, eh? Wait, we got somebody else here. RV Ashes, Wonder Gel, Wonder Gel. Shout out, beautiful people. Well, right back at you, Wonder Gel. Where are you from? Hey, look, got a couple of friends. Adventures of David and Aaron. Do you know these guys? Nice guys. Put out some good videos. Definitely worth checking out their channel. All these people that you see in here, feel free to go check out their channel. I don't limit my membership to anyone. I mean, unless if you're coming in here making threats or calling people names and things like that, you can't stay. You gotta try to help yourself a little bit. But other than that, anybody's welcome. Anybody, anywhere, anytime, any place, any faith. Hello, Adventures of David Aaron. Everybody, yes, Papa, we're doing our live tonight, Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, okay, which is 1300 Saturday, our time. Excellent. So 10 p.m. Eastern time every Friday night, the Down Under Cruises. That is Sean and Ilana Ornelas, and they are from the Melbourne, Australia area. Did you ever forget something important? Like your teeth? Oh my God. Where is Mommy? Mommy is still over at my mother's house. Say a prayer for my mother. She is not well. I would expect her anytime to die. Not something I hope for, but only for her sake. She's suffering, and it's very hard to watch someone someone you love suffer so much. So death is not always a bad thing, especially for somebody that believes they're going to a better place. And my mom is a wonderful, unselfish Christian in every sense of the word. She has lived her entire 84 years as a real trooper of Christ's ministry. And unselfishness is the name of the game in our household. We don't have a selfish bone in our bodies. That's just the way we roll. I suggest it. I highly suggest it. It makes your life better. If you can improve other people's lives, they will never forget you. They will not forget you. Okay, so I want to introduce a good friend of ours. This gentleman that I'm getting ready to introduce you to is responsible for probably indirectly, every one of you that are on here right now, everyone, you probably owe our friendship and our interaction together on the man I'm about to introduce you to. He put together some cruise-a-thons, some 12-hour marathons back in the spring, just coming out of March into April, I think, and maybe even early May. I can't remember exact dates, but it was in the spring. I met him through Sharon at Sea. The only channel I ever found really by myself was Sharon at Sea, and they were having a contest. I forget what the contest was because I came after the contest was over, but the winner was, I believe it was Blaine 2007. If I have that wrong, somebody correct me. But it was like Blaine underscore 2007 or something like that. And this man had won their contest. And so he was always in the Sharon at Sea chats. And he and I, we quickly began to dialogue. And as we do, we ask each other questions. Most of us do that. Jim, your mother was young when she had you. She was 30. She was 30. Yeah, she was 30 because I'm getting ready to be 54. But I met Blaine through Sharon at Sea, and after that, you know the rest of the story. I met all of you indirectly or directly through Blaine and his cruise-a-thons. And I'm so grateful to Blaine. He puts people together. And wasn't long after that, he came out with a channel of his own, and then he changed his screen name or his channel name to Raley, not Rally, Raley, Raley, Raley Creative Travel. Now, I need to put this link in here so I can get my guest on the screen. Now, everybody, we all know how pathetic I am with technology. So let me ask you to exercise mercy. Let's see. Control V is paste. Is that right? Control V. Yes, it worked. Okay, Blaine, I'm putting the link in there now. I hope I did that right. Hey, look, we have some friends from the East Coast here, and that would be J&N Travel. That is John and Nancy. We're very happy to have you folks. Thank you. Thank you for being with us. I did get a haircut, which was long overdue. I had my barber shape up my beard. It's coming in okay. Not doing too bad. It's a little thin in spots. Let's see. Okay, here is Blaine. Let me go down here and add screen. Now look, folks, look who we got there.
Mozo.
This is Blaine Raley. Big Blaine, welcome. We're glad to have you, my friend.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. I was just lauding and singing your praises, man, because you've been such a wonderful power for unity in our travel community, not just cruising. You have, of course, cruising. You do love cruise.
Right.
But, and you've got a free cruise coming that I'm pretty sure they're going to honor for another whatever.
March. Yep.
You're going to the Panama Canal one?
Yeah, Panama Canal, March 6th. Yep.
Okay. That's the alternate after the Breeze canceled.
Yep.
So you got the cruise community. Blaine and his family not too long ago got back from the Disney area. Were you at Disney World?
We went to Disney World. We didn't stay on property, but we stayed off property at a resort. But we went to all 4 parks in Disney, which is Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and Epcot
Center. Yep. And Blaine, also tell us where you stayed or what you stayed in, rather.
Well, this time we
actually part of Blaine's traveling experience is not limited to Disney and to cruises, but also.
Yeah, we have an RV, but the last time when we went to Disney this past time, we stayed in the resort, but we're going back in January and we're taking the RV with us. So that's actually where we're at now. We live full time in our RV. So
they live in their RV, which makes you wonder if their life is recreation. I'll call it that. Well, Blaine, we're just honored to have you, my friend. I thank you so
Thank you.
much for all you've done for the travel community. Blaine also introduced me via one of his Blaine-a-thons to Danny Griswold.
Yeah.
I got to know the Griswolds, very fine people as well. Ilana, welcome. We're glad to have you. Good morning, Papa Mozo. Hey there, Blaine.
Hey,
Ilana,
Alana.
we're very good. We're very glad to have you as well. Look, we got Tyler. Hey, here's a young kid.
Yeah.
These young guys. Oh my gosh, Blaine, are you amazed at these young cats?
I know, and Tyler and Nick and all Dominic, all of them doing all
I know.
the editing and all that.
They put stuff together, and I'm thinking, I don't even know what buttons to press.
I know.
You know,
I
all I
don't do
would do.
the I
I
don't
would
do
just
the editing. My wife
that
does
up.
all that. So
Down under cruisers, it takes a big man to admit when he has been beaten. Courtesy time check 612. I'm not sure what that means. Tyler, we're very glad to have you, friend. Welcome. Tyler is from the Florida area.
Yeah.
JNN travels there from the East Coast, from New Hampshire.
yeah, me, John, and Nancy.
Why? Oh, I watched one of their videos earlier too. Why? Thank you, kind sir. I admit my faults and possible improvements. JNN travels. Good people, good friends. Blaine, what's been going on with you this week? This is Friday, so it's time for the weekend.
Yeah, it's been a busy week. I was on another show last night called Forever Best Friend. They had me on their show, and I did my Monday night travel chat, which is always fun on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. That's when we go live. And today we had which we have a lot of cruisers I see in the house, and as you love cruising too. So we got word today that the CDC lifted the cruise ban. So there's a lot of happy people. I know it's going to take a little bit of time, a couple months. It may not be till January because they're probably going to have to do, I think it is in the stipulations that they have to do a few simulated cruises just to make sure everything goes well.
Now, what does that mean, Blaine?
I'm thinking only staff only before they start getting cruise pass. I have not read the order yet.
Okay.
We were going earlier today to my mother-in-law's when I found this information out. But I'm thinking they will have to probably do a few, several trips just out to the open sea, for a couple of days, and then make sure everything goes right with protocols and make sure all the staff stays healthy and no one gets sick, and make sure that they do what they say they're going to do.
I don't think that's going to be a small thing. I think that is going to be a very big production.
Yeah, because they can't afford to shut down again. So they're going to make sure they get it right.
Yeah. And, if it comes up, try to take the news at face value. Try not to read too much into it. If you see somebody got sick, on whenever was it the one that went to Italy or France or a few months ago, they resumed cruising and one person got sick, or maybe it was that German ship. Can't remember, but one person got sick, and they made it sound like COVID consumed the whole of Europe, and it's like, well, let's not just over sensationalize. Let's just say one person got sick out of 1,000 people.
Right. I know that's the thing. You gotta remember all kinds of sicknesses out there. But now, since this whole, especially in this year, since it's all been related to the virus, one person says they're sick, our minds automatically go, oh no, it goes straight to that C word, and like, oh no.
You're exactly right. And I pray that people are proactive, so we don't have to be reactive.
Right.
Because if you're proactive and you do everything you can in your power, in our country, I don't know about Australia. We've got Australian friends here. We've got European friends here. But in our country, there's a lot of people that are anti-mask.
Yeah.
But I think, well, does it really hurt? Is it such a big deal to wear a mask? It's not. I don't necessarily like it, and I've got a beard, so God knows it's a little bit hotter, and you do too.
Me.
But I mean, it's kind of like wearing a seatbelt. I never felt like they had a right to tell me what to do in my car. However, when I was without a seatbelt and got stopped by the police, they gave me a ticket for $100.
Mm-hmm. You learned real quick, right?
Suddenly it wasn't that big of a pain just to pull the belt over, attach it, click. and I didn't feel so entitled at that point. So
Yeah, that's the thing. You just gotta be smart. Like when we get back on these cruises, you just gotta use common sense. And maybe if you're, say, at midnight, you're walking on the Lido and no one's around you, well, hey, you might not need to. I'm using that as an example. I'm sure they're gonna make you wear masks pretty much the whole time, but I guess my point being, if you're around someone, just be courteous and to others, because they may feel different than you do. You know what I mean? It's just common sense, and
yes,
you
yes.
know,
I am eager to see, I feel like, the people that truly, truly say, doesn't matter what they ask, I'm going to do it. I want to go on a cruise.
yeah,
That's the diehard people that are going to say, hey, whatever they require, I'll do it. And then you have other people, and I've talked to some that said, no, if they require a mask, I'm not going to cruise.
yeah. I've heard that too. Also, heard of the people that, because like I said, I haven't seen the requirements, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna make you do a pre-test before you get on there. So I know there's a lot of people that say, I'm not doing a test, or I'm not going on a cruise till we got to get a vaccine. So you got those people that's not going on there either. So
Ilana says, plenty of anti-maskers here also. Not too difficult. Just do it.
yeah,
That's kind of the way I feel, Ilana. It's not like they're asking me to do a tumbling exercise and break into a 2.5 rotating twist dive and land in the pool on the Lido. They're just asking for a mask, and
yeah,
I don't know. I'm not that desperate to cruise. I'm doing this mainly for my wife. This is very important to her. She wants to do this, and this was our retirement gift, and so I'm trying to do something that's going to be pleasing to her. Tyler says, I am willing to wear a mask, take a test to cruise ASAP. Yes. It has been suggested, Blaine. I don't know if you can shed any light on this, having to perhaps get a COVID test within 2 weeks of cruising.
I think it's actually 24 to 48 hours within cruising. I think it's pretty quick because they have the rapid test now. So I think it's, in order to cruise, I think you've got to have the test pretty quick, because anything can within a week. If they allow it, if they said a week or two or whatever, anything can happen in that week or two span. So I think it's a 24 or 48 hour time frame.
Tyler says that's why I get my news from what's that say? cruiseindustrynews.com.
Yeah,
not the major media. Yeah, Tyler. I'm not so sure that's probably a good idea. News media usually spins it their direction.
yeah.
So I'm not familiar with cruise industry. I kind of watch your show, Tyler, or Tony Barnett with
Lalita. Yeah.
Yeah, Blaine, do you know any other? Now I know Ship Show just came out a little while ago with a news update, but they hardly ever do that. But Tony and Jenny, they're real good about doing the news, and Tyler's kind of breaking into that as well. Who else, Blaine? You know anybody?
I think Sharon at Sea. I have not. I think they may have come out with one. I'm not sure. They usually do. I don't know if they're working on something right now, but I have not seen if they've come out with anything. Cruise Tips TV, Sherry, which is out in California. So Cruise Tips TV, she came out with one. Also, Sherry with Awesome Sunsets Travel, she has a vlog out on it, and I'm trying to think a couple more.
I don't know if Sherry is here, but if she is, welcome, Sherry. I didn't see her yet.
No, I have not.
Midlife Crazy, we welcome you. That's Brad and Kimberly Ryan.
Yeah.
They have a Sunday evening show at I forget the Pacific time.
It's 6 o'clock. I think they changed now, but I think this week, Brad, correct me if I'm wrong, I think you guys will be coming back in, or you guys will not be doing the show this week, if I remember correctly. Brad can correct me. I know last week they had to cancel. I think this week as well. So,
well, that's it. Then I'm cutting their pay. Adventures of David Nairn says our current temperature here in Palm Springs, holy mother, is 93 degrees. I'm dead. Okay. Hello, Midlife Crazy, Adventures of David Nairn. Papa Moza, lots of interesting protocols, says John. They are talking mandatory 2-day quarantine after the cruise. Cruise. Hold on. It skipped on me. I'm sorry. Mandatory 2-day quarantine after the cruise. Wow. I didn't know that.
Okay. Midlife Crazy is on this week, so they are on good. So make
Oh,
sure
okay.
our 6 p.m.
They got a little worried about that income, Blaine.
Yeah, I know. He changed his mind real quick, didn't
We're going to hold his check this week.
he? Yeah.
John says lots of interest. Oh, I read that. Tyler says Jay from the
Yep.
Ship Life is
Jay.
a good channel, and
Yep.
Nick from Travel with Nick is a good channel. Travel with Nick, is that Nico from Texas?
I'm not sure. I know Jay with the Ship Life now. He used to.
Ship Life.
He's a former employee of one of the cruise lines, so he has a lot of good insights and a lot of still has a lot of contacts with a lot of people
I've seen
from
his show before, yeah.
I helps him out a lot. So
Is he white guy or black guy?
he is black guy. If you remember a while back, he was on with MGM Family Travels.
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Blaine, I don't know how your mind has to obviously be stronger than mine. I have so many hundreds of channels. I cannot keep track of who is who. In fact, I've got a situation right now. Maybe you can help me with this. My mind is so mashed potatoes, it's not funny. I have about 5 David and Aarons in my life. One of them are people that go to our church.
Oh wow.
Other than that, there's like 4 different ones here on the YouTube world. And I lose track of which one is which. And I have no recollection of faces. I've got a medical condition. It's called prosopagnosia, but it's a face blindness. I only know people by their voices. I'm trying my best I love Marco Polo.
Yeah.
If it helps me to hear voices. And even if I can't, because for all intents and purposes, I can barely tell a woman from a man with this face blindness. It's a real big pain in the butt. But when I can hear their voice, I know exactly who it is. If I know their voice well enough. We want to welcome Brad Nino.
Hey, Brad.
And also Brett's Worship Channel. Brad says, don't forget to like our host. Hey, your host likes you, so you can like me if you want. No problem.
I believe Brad is in the Philippines, correct?
Oh, Nino. Kamusta, Kaibigan? From I've got family. My sister's over there right now. She's coming back Sunday.
He's a good friend of Viso and him. They're good friends, and they collaborate a lot on each other's channels and stuff. So
okay, I've got my phone sitting next to this Chromebook. Tyler saying hi to everybody. Brad greeting everybody. Brad, we're so glad to have you. Now it is. Let's see. They're about the same time probably as Australia. Close. Brad, what time is it? And where are you? Manila or Tacloban, Cebu, Rojas? Where are you, buddy? Blaine and Rayleigh, hello.
Hello, Brad.
So you said you have a Monday night program for those.
We have a Monday night live at 8 p.m. Eastern every week. So
8 p.m. Eastern, and Blaine is a very interactive person. He is very good to watch the chat. And by the way, if you see Blaine putting links in this chat, it's because I asked him to, because he knows I'm total crap with technology. So I asked him to put his and others if he wants any links. Also, he might put some suggestions down for other channels that you might want to patronize as well. The good thing about YouTube, you're not committed and it doesn't cost anything.
That's exactly what I always tell people. I'm like, hey, go join, and support each other, because I said it doesn't cost you a thing to hit the subscribe button,
Well, and if people get bored, and invariably people do, sometimes I only recently learned how to do playlist things where I could go watch. In fact, I started with Sherry the other night when you said, go watch Sherry's because she was close to getting some hours or something. And so I turned it on and it was playing the next morning when I woke up. There was a lot of video.
Yeah.
Let's see, I don't have my glasses. Host, I met you in Visa's Travel and Tommy Travel. Okay, Brad. Okay, excellent. Man, Brad, I met tons of people in Tommy's. Hello, Brad says Adventures David and Aaron. MGM. Brad is a friendly man.
Yeah.
Midlife saying hi to Brad. Brad saying hi to. Oh, he says it's Saturday now. Yeah, it's Saturday
Also
there.
want to. There's a lot of our friends in here, and your friend, that from the cruising and stuff. I just wanted to give a shout out to or send my condolences to Edna for the loss of Mister. I know if she watches this replay or she pops in, I just want to
Absolutely.
give my condolences. I know I put that on my Facebook, and as many others did too. And she responded, and she was thankful for all the condolences and also the 24-hour cruiseathon that Heather and Chris and a couple of us helped out with and stuff. So she was thankful that she was talking about how for the last 3 months, her and Mister came closer together, and she was able to stay with him pretty much nonstop because she took off work thanks to the 24-hour cruiseathon.
And believe me, Blaine, that is. I've been sick. I've been dead actually a couple times. When a person is near the end of his or her life, it is a marvelous, marvelous thing if we can help them to be able to stay with their loved one
Yeah.
and usher them from this world into a heavenly world. So I am so grateful that I was allowed to participate and give very generously. I'm so thankful. My hope was that he would live. However, I've dealt with pancreas issues, major pancreas issues, for 17 years. And I know the horrific pain that is involved with pancreatic suffering. It's not like anything. I've been shot before, been cut, stabbed. Those did not compare to pancreatitis. And I knew he was suffering. So
Mhm.
I began to pray, well, Lord, if you don't pray, that's okay. Just bear with me because I do. Did you put, is that Edna's link you put in
That's
there,
the
Blaine?
that's the GoFundMe. She still has that active,
Excellent.
and
Excellent.
I've noticed that people's been giving over the last few days too. I know it's gone up a little bit. So thank you to those who, if you feel led, anyone's in the chat to give, please click that link and
She
follow the prompts.
she is a beautiful sister from Wilmington, Delaware. Her husband died. What was it? Wednesday? Blaine, was it Wednesday?
Let's see here.
This is
Yeah, it would have been Wednesday morning, I guess,
yeah. We received the
or it
news.
may have been yesterday morning. I'm not sure. I know one of their friends went on live on Edna's live, and that's where I found out about. So
Okay. I did a lot of people. I've seen a whole lot of people put it
yeah.
on their Facebook, put it on their YouTube. Blaine, do you
Uh-huh.
have? Is there a link to my Facebook page, Papa Mozo YouTube group?
Yeah, I can
Um,
get that.
what's going on, Mozo? That is our friend from Vigo, Spain. His name is Rafael Viso.
It was Wednesday. I went back and looked when I
He was
posted
Viso.
the so Wednesday morning. Yeah, I posted the thing. So yeah, I'll grab your Facebook while you're talking there and post it.
Okay, thank you. Us and more. Hey, those are our good friends. They're from Cape Coral, Florida. And I should get 10 points for just getting the name of their town right. It's taken months. But we love Heather and Dwight. They are good friends of ours. I received a very kind invitation from them today that I sadly had to turn down. But I really wanted to, but it was, I couldn't work it out with my schedule to do it. But I want to get down there and see them sometime. 20 points. Oh, excellent. Excellent. I like it. I like it. Edna, by the way, Edna Nelson is her name, and Al was her husband. Al had pancreatic cancer. We were able to give nearly $20,000, the cruise community and the travel community on the whole, and put it through most of this through the GoFundMe. And some of it I did through Super Chat, but I found out that Super Chat was taking a huge cut, and the GoFundMe wasn't taking near the. Not just the GoFundMe, but also what was the other one, Blaine? The
PayPal doesn't take anything.
PayPal.
Yeah.
So I was able to give quite a bit through that one. I was really stoked when I found out, oh, they don't take anything, I could just put all kinds of money in there. So that was real nice. Um, but if you gave to Edna, please be encouraged. Even though he's not alive and they didn't find a cure, number one, he is not suffering. Number one. And number two, she is grieving, but I can tell you this, she loved that man and she is happy that her man will be waiting for her on reunion day. I'm
That's
not going to
great.
give you a lesson on biblical prophecy. God knows I could, but I'm not going to. But if you pray, please pray for the Nelson family and friends. She kind of climbed in all our hearts. You know, we found a
Hmm.
special place in our hearts for sweet Edna. Did you put Edna's channel on here?
I will. Yeah, I can do that too. That way, people can support Edna by what even if you can't give watching content, and that'll because she's obviously monetized, so that'll go a long ways too, just by watching
Now, see,
watching a
I
few
didn't even know
videos.
that. I do watch her videos.
I watch them too. She does great. And now I will tell you this too. Tomorrow night, I think it's at 7. Let me look and see real quick.
Saturday.
It is Saturday night, which is Halloween. She will be coming on live tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern for a Halloween live stream. So I encourage everyone to go and show their support for Edna tomorrow night. I know she's going to be emotional, which
Yeah.
is to be expected. But if we can give her any kind of support and at least show her that, hey, we're thinking of you, and let's fill the house and see how many people we can get there.
Is it Edna's World?
Edna's World, yep.
Edna's World is the name of her channel. Blaine's going to put the link in just a second. For those of you that don't have her, just go sign up on her channel. She's a sweet lady. She's harmless. She's not going to hurt you. She's not going to put anything crazy on there.
Viso asked, when is it? This is tomorrow night. I'm looking at her thumbnail right now as we speak, and she's already got it created. And it says Vlogtober Halloween live stream party, and she has I did see a post from her earlier, so this wasn't before everything took place. She has acknowledged that she will be live tomorrow night at 7:00 p.m. So,
what about the guys Jay Bowen and Jason Wamhoff and
tonight at 9 p.m. I believe on Johnny. I think they're going to be on Johnny B's.
Oh, you know what? I had the worst time finding Johnny B's channel, and I did not realize. I feel like a total poop because I was not subscribed. So I did go and subscribe to Johnny. It's called Bella's Travel and Adventures. I like to never found it, but I thought they were a bigger channel. I didn't realize they must be fairly new. They had like under 100, I think. And I did go and subscribe. I felt like an idiot because I've talked to Johnny for a long time on Marco Polo. I will try to be there while trick-or-treating. Viso, are they letting the kids in Tulsa trick-or-treat? A lot of places have shut it down.
No, we're having I'll try to be there tomorrow night too. I'll have my phone with me, which I'll probably be on my phone. But we're having our little fall festival at one of our members' house at church tomorrow night, and we're not doing the trunk or treat like we normally do. There's a couple ladies that's going to be using gloves and Purell and different things, and actually making little goodie bags. That way, the kids don't have to go to each trunk.
Excellent. I've heard of other churches doing that, and I think it's a wonderful thing.
Mm-hmm.
Lori DeShiel, we're very glad to have you on this Friday evening. Viso says we'll try to be there trick-or-treating. She was in Cancun with us. Who was in Cancun, Viso? Who's he talking
I believe
about?
he's talking about Johnny B's wife.
Oh, yes, Sarah.
Uh-huh.
Is that her name, Sarah?
Yep.
Yeah. Sarah, yes, that's right. She was. Hello, all you good people. Hey, this is another one of my errands.
Hey, Aaron. Hey,
I have
Lori.
so many errands and so many Davids in my life, I cannot keep track of who is where. I think I have an errand in Florida. I think I have an errand, or maybe 2 in Florida. I think I have an errand in Tennessee. I think I have 2 errands in California, and I'm not sure, but I might have 1 in Canada. I can't keep track of all the errands. I have too many errands to run.
I just put Bella's Travel and Adventures in there for their channel. Also, That's the one. That's the channel that's doing the. And I did that one chip challenge, and it was like 2 or 3 million on the hot meat, whatever the hot thing they go by. This is going to be 13 million. So this is going to be like 2, 4, 6, like 6 or 8 times the what?
I don't know.
Hotness.
I was watching your face, Blaine.
Yeah, it was
hard
hot.
to tell you, buddy. I was just praying for you because
It was not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it was still bad.
I thought your head was going to explode. I forget that old movie. Was it Scanners or the one where the guy's head just like a melon?
I'm
I thought
looking
you
forward
guys
to
were gonna
it.
blow up.
I don't think Jay will have any problem with tonight. I think it'll be more Johnny B than it will anyone. That's my guess.
I don't know. I never touch anything like that because it would certainly send me to the hospital and likely take my life. However, I was really feeling for you guys. I thought, oh my God.
Luckily, I went and got me a milkshake before, it was nice and cold because I needed that.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. They're doing a peanut thing tonight, right? It's a one.
I forget what it is. I know it's going to be. It was like 13 million on the thing. It starts with the S, the meter that they go with.
Yeah, it's I call it the crazy spicy scale, but whatever it is, it's like in the millions. And I thought, oh my gosh, I hope nobody has a heart attack or stroke.
I know.
But anyway, we'll be watching that. That's at 9, you said, Eastern?
I think it's at 9 Eastern. Let me go make sure. Yeah, I think it's at Scoville units. Yeah, I can never remember that. I knew it's something units. I can never remember Scoville.
Papa Mozo, you can never have too many errands. Well, John, I would have to agree with you there. I just can't remember where they're all from. This is my granddoggy. Come here and see Poppy. Come here. Come here. I want to show you to the people on YouTube. This is one of my granddoggies. Hello. Say hi to everybody. What? Can you see Blaine? Hi, Blaine.
Hey.
Get Blaine. See Blaine on TV? Oh. He likes to give kisses, too. Okay, lay down. Lay down, baby. We don't get to see. Can you tell we love our dogs?
I know.
As one of our granddogs. Yeah, errands. I have an awful time. Got to give Papa a rim shot for too many errands to run. Right. Okay. Are you using the Chromebook, Papa? Viso, yes. I am on the Chromebook right now. Is the video... Now, what I'm seeing on the screen looks okay. Sounds okay, but I hear myself speaking in this room, so I don't know what it sounds like on your end. I try to speak clearly, and I try to speak loud and clear. Is it too loud or too soft or just right? Or somebody, everybody weigh in and let me know. Let me click down here. I'm still learning how to use this highlight feature. Special thanks to my friend Ronnie.
Yeah.
Of Life is Good Today. He actually allowed me to use his computer when I was visiting down there. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Ooh. And moving up, Papa. Great job. Thank you. Thank you, Viso. I don't know how you guys do it week in and week out, but I think it's just, getting used to new technology. I'm such a mutt with technology. Anybody that knows me knows it's just better to, there's Rayleigh Creative YouTube. That's the link to Blaine.
I was going to say, too, now, this Monday night, I'll be live on at 8 p.m. Eastern here in where we're at. And then the following Monday, we're actually going to be in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, doing our live. So that'll be fun.
Am I invited as a live guest in your studio to Myrtle Beach? Or no?
Come on. My wife actually, right before I live this past Monday night, 2 hours before, she surprised me and said, I got a surprise. I thought it was just, like a gift or something, physical, something she was giving me. And she said, okay, I guess I'll tell you. She's like, Sunday we're leaving to go to Myrtle Beach, and we'll be back home Wednesday. So she booked it and everything, didn't tell me. So she had it booked for like 2 or 3 weeks, hadn't even told me.
Holy cow!
It's
Nice
our,
surprise, right?
It's our 13th. Well, November 10th will be our 13th year of marriage, so our anniversary's coming up. So
Well, we wish you. You know what? Let me put that in my phone right now while I'm thinking about it. Okay, what's the date, Blaine?
November the 10th is our anniversary.
November
Yeah, we
the 10th. No,
we're going to hopefully go. We might do a pop up live even while we're there. I'd love to one morning, wake up early and go out and take a stroll on the beach and do a little live, kind of like I did from Hilton Head a few weeks back.
Blaine and Mallory.
Yep.
13. Wow.
Viso says the 11th is his birthday.
The 11th is my mother's birthday too.
And my wife, and the funny fact is, my wife and I, our first date that we had was November the 11th, and then we got married 364 days later on November 10th. So we was together a day short of a year before, and we got married. So
I love stories like that.
we met on MySpace.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So yours was 2007, right?
2007. Yeah, we met in 2006, and then we got married almost a year, like a day before, a year later.
Wow. Holy cow. We got married we met in 85. We've been together since 85, but
Thank you, Aaron.
we got married in 1987.
Okay.
Yeah, well, everybody go over and on the the 10th, go over and wish Blaine and Mallory Rayleigh a very happy 13th anniversary. And
yeah, let's see what that'll be on Tuesday. So we'll be going live on the 9th, which is the day before our anniversary. But yep. So
okay, good. Let me see what else we got down here. Beach Life saying hi to Najuma. Najuma, love you, girl. How you doing? Saying hi to Lori DeShield, Najuma Brown, Aaron Smith, one of my many Aarons. Beach Life, how are you? Says Najuma. Najuma, we find her all over the place.
I know she's in my lives, and she's in Danny with the Griswold Family Vacay. So thank you, Najuma, for all the support.
She's got to be some relative of Jesus because she's everywhere. Maybe she's Jesus, great niece or something, and she's everywhere. I mean, just everywhere.
She's definitely a great supporter, and we appreciate it. She was actually we had a giveaway for 3 straight weeks. We were on our Facebook giving away a keychain because The Mandalorian came out today.
Oh, yes.
And she was one of our winners of the 3 that we had. So
I can't wait to watch that.
We watched it today, actually. So
I didn't think I would be interested in that, but yeah. Hopi, hush. I didn't think I'd be interested, but we got a free subscription to the Disney Network or Disney
Plus.
Huh?
Disney Plus?
Yes. Yeah. And, so it's a 1-year subscription, and I thought, well, I might as well. Then I got to looking through the Star Wars series, and it had Hi, babe, you want to see?
Yeah.
This is my daughter, one of my triplets.
Hi.
This is Abigail. And she has her own YouTube channel. You want to tell them what it is?
Yeah, it's Violet's Loyalty.
Violet's Loyalty. Is it apostrophe S or plural S? Violet's?
Yeah, Violet, VIOLETS, and then Loyalty.
Violet's plural and Loyalty. And that is her and her boyfriend Tobias. They live in South Bend, Indiana. And that is Hopi. Pick up Hopi. Hopi.
Our daughter.
That's our granddoggy Hopi. Oh, we miss her so much, but she is so cute.
She's doing good. You got over 200 subscribers. You're doing good.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Am I on your channel?
Yeah, you're subscribed to it.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't know you were on the thing.
Oh, that's okay. I'm glad to show you off to everybody, sweetie. Let's see.
I just posted her link in the chat too, so make sure you go over and check out Violet's Loyalty.
Yeah, I can't keep track of who I have and who I don't. So I ask people all the time in chats, am I a member of your channel? Because I want to be. Like I said, YouTube never limits the number of channels you can be on.
Yeah,
I
as far as I
guess.
know, that I don't think so. I know I'm definitely
Viso says just click the red button. I'm assuming he means for Violet's loyalty.
yeah,
Her name is Abby, or Abigail is her actual name, but as she's gotten older, she goes by Abby.
yeah.
And his name is Tobias. They've been together a few years. He was wanting to be a football player, and he's incredibly fast. He was a wide receiver. And to be young again, Blaine. He has shoulders. He has shoulders this wide and a waist this wide. He's shaped like a perfect V, and he can move at like cheetah speed. And it's like, oh my gosh, I get sore in my knees just watching the boy run. Oh, to be 22 again. But I'm happy for him. They're building life. He's in apprenticeship for an electrician position over in South Bend. Very, very happy for him. Thank you for putting their link in there. By the way, Papa, let's click on this. Let's see what this says. Have you heard anything else from that 13-year-old fellow who was on your live a couple weeks back who was having heart surgery?
I remember that. I haven't heard anything either.
What was the name? Does anybody, Aaron, do you remember the name? I do remember that vaguely, but I don't remember the name.
I don't remember the name, but I remember.
I'm sorry to admit, I didn't pray. I prayed for him that night, but I don't think I kept it up. And I know I haven't prayed for him today. I know because I can't remember his name. Sometimes though, I don't know about you, but if you have a prayer list, I have to have a prayer list or I lose track.
Yeah.
I usually put
people need prayer.
If I can't remember the name, I'll just put boy who had heart problem or boy facing heart surgery or something like that. Another weird YouTube rule.
So Lisa would say actually there is a limit on depending on how big your channel is.
Oh wow. Well, I wonder. Okay.
It may be number for number because I know how many I've got versus how many subs I've got on my channel, and I'm still able to add people, and it hasn't stopped me yet. So
I don't know how many people I have. I would say probably 700 or 800. I would think. I'm not sure, but
thank you, Lori. She just subbed to your daughter's channel.
Your daughter's channel, Papa Moses. Thank you, Lori. That's so sweet of you. I appreciate that. Now remember, everybody, they're young people. They're in 21 and 22, so they're gonna do things that young people do. If you see them acting foolish, that's just remember when you were 21 or 22. I did so much crazy crap when I was young, and I think, Lord, how does God have mercy on me after all that craziness? But he was young once too. Granted, he was a lot better Christian than I am, but doesn't stop me from trying, even now. It's still something. TTT got to Travel and Tour, maybe? Got a message about it. Is he talking about that rule, Blaine?
I think he is. I think he said, yeah, To Travel and Tour must have got a message about it.
I want to point this out to those of you, if you do or don't have a channel, here's something for you to consider. Lori says, I think I'm the only person in our cruising community who doesn't have a YouTube channel. Lori, I only recently developed a channel. And when I say developed, I can do what I'm doing on my channel. I can do it in my sleep. I've done it for 35 years. I sit down in front of a camera. I do no editing. I do no subtitles. I do no captions. Nothing. And I took advice from Tony Barnett, Jamie. In fact, I questioned several people. I had seen Raphael in action. I was fortunate enough to meet him on a visit to Oklahoma not long ago. I've seen Danny Griswold in action. I was fortunate enough to meet him as well when I was in Oklahoma City. I've seen Ronnie and Alma. I've seen them in action. I also met Josh in person when I was in Gulf Shores, Alabama earlier in the summer. I asked around. The Bible said there's safety in a multitude of counselors. So I asked around, and they all pretty much said, you know what? Do what you do. What do you do well? And I said, well, I mean, I've been a minister for 35 years since I was a child. They said, well, is there any part of the ministry that you really like and miss now that you're retired? I said, well, just the one-on-one. They said, well, why not just have a sit down?
Right.
Just do your show and do a sit down. So I kind of thought, well, then I debated on the format. How long do I go? Do I do 5-minute videos? Do I do 1 hour videos? Do I do live shows? Not. I've kind of mixed it up a little, but I try to do weekday shows for anywhere between 4 and 7 minutes because I want people to be able to listen to it on their way to work or, on their way to the mall or a coffee shop or, something like that. And so far, I've been getting pretty good response. I don't have any particular goals as far as YouTube aspirations. I do want to reach people, but that's the minister in me talking. I wanted to do that even if I go to the grocery store. So, Lori, don't worry about it. If there's something that you think you do well, don't be embarrassed to share it. One thing about YouTube, there is something for everyone. Viso says, yes, the rule they said he could not sub anymore. Is he talking? He must be talking about Neil Yonker.
Mm-hmm.
Neil Yonker, by the way, they're good friends of ours in the cruise community. I will have them eventually as a Friday featured friend. That is Neil and Kimberly Yonker of Two
Travel and Tour.
To Travel and Tour. I get them and my friends from the UK. I always mix up
Travel Tour Taste.
Travel Tour Taste.
Yeah, that's the one from the
They're
UK.
killing me with these 3 T's. I'm just getting so mixed up. I always tell people I'm more mixed up than a fart in a fan factory.
Yeah, you're talking about Glenn and Sarah, right? With
Glenn and
other,
Sarah.
the other
we're
TTT.
stuck right now. You would probably end up with more subs than all of us combined. Lori just. Oh, look what Hani says.
I see.
Hani is the beach life, by the way. For those of you that used to follow Hani Skiles, this is Hani. He has a channel called The Beach Life. Hani, we're always glad to have you in here, buddy. Did I tell you I watched one of your videos earlier? Yeah, you should watch Neil's videos Inside the Hurricane. Yeah. Hey, I watched some of that. I watched some of that live stuff too. And I've studied the weather for many years. I'm an avid follower of the weather, but I have no desire. And I lived in Pensacola for a couple of years, but I don't have any desire to ever live back in that region.
Hey, TJ.
I'll watch it. Oh, look, our friends from the Baton Rouge area. These are some other people that I checked on earlier in the week because of the approaching hurricane coming into their area, or I thought it could. It just depends on which way it swung. That is Sailing Away with T and K. That is TJ and Kayla. And they have a channel. I hope all these people that I'm naming, I hope you'll go check out their channels because they're fine people. They're working hard. TJ, by the way. Blaine, do you ever cook? Are you a cooking type of fella or no?
I cook. We have a Blackstone grill that I like to cook on, but my wife does the inside stuff. But I like doing the steaks or the hamburgers or something.
Everybody.
Like that. But I watch their videos of cooking, and they can cook up some mean stuff. I tell you that makes me hungry.
Some delicious looking comfort food, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Did you see his meatloaf thing just the other night?
Yeah, I think I've seen. I should be up to date with all of them.
You know what? I've gotten forward to looking. I love all their videos, but I've gotten to looking forward to those cooking videos because it's never some complex. I post things on my Facebook all the time that foodies would love and appreciate, but not that the average person is going to cook.
Yeah.
But TJ puts out stuff, and Kayla, they put out stuff that you or I could cook. It's not complex, difficult, and you don't have to know all the cooking terms and that type of stuff. Thank you again, Papa Mozo. You are most welcome, TJ. TJ is a very considerate brother. Oftentimes, TJ will check on me just to make sure I'm okay. He's told people I was going live when I didn't even ask him to, and I'm glad he did. Okay, we are getting ready to go off of here, but first it says, gotta go send a October video to our friends at another channel. That would be the ship show.
That would be the ship show. Yep.
Have a wonderful weekend, Blaine and Papa. Lori, do me a
Thank you,
favor.
Lori.
Promise me before you leave. Promise me you're going to have a great weekend. We love you, Lori. Everyone else, I want to remind you about Rayleigh Creative Travel. This is Blaine Rayleigh. He's our Friday featured friend. And Blaine, one more time, just for the benefit, put your link in here.
All right.
First, let me thank you for coming on here and putting
Thank
up
you for having me.
my
Thank you.
technical idiocy. I know you've dealt with me for a long time, and you know I'm no good with that stuff. But Blaine is kind of like Houston. Whenever the space shuttle goes up, if they mission control is always at Houston. Blaine, we have a problem. You know, that's if you got a problem and don't know the answer, who are you going to call? Blaine Buster.
Ghostbusters.
But Blaine is a wonderful man, and we're so thankful to have crossed his path. I do not believe in accidents. I don't believe it's any accident that I met this man and that he met me. I think we've been a blessing to each other. I know he's been a blessing to me.
So you have me as well.
There is such a shortage of men like this in the world, and he and his sweet wife are getting ready to celebrate 13 years.
That's right.
Look at his channel. If you're not connected, please connect. Blaine, did you put your channel on there,
Yep,
buddy?
I did. Come over if you're in the chat. If you're watching the replay, come over. We'd love to have you. We go live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And we also have a Facebook group called Rayleigh Creative Travel Tribe.
Rayleigh Creative Travel Tribe on Facebook.
Yep.
Okay, but in YouTube, it's Rayleigh Creative Travel.
Yep.
Okay, but in Facebook, they just add the word tribe to it.
Yeah, tribe to it. Yeah, we going to make a little something catchy and different. So
Blaine is the godfather of the cruisathon. Absolutely.
thank
Absolutely.
you, TJ.
I used to call them Blaine-a-thons because
Yeah.
I couldn't remember who was on and when. Aaron Smith has a compliment, and he's right. He's very handy to the community with his organization and reaching on other channels.
Thank
You know, Blaine, for those of you that don't know, he is one of the moderators here because I thought, he might save my butt more times than I could think because he'll see mistakes long before I do because I'll see things happen and won't even realize it's a mistake. So I want to thank everyone for being here, and I want to tell you to have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Please stay safe.
That's right.
Pray. If you haven't voted, pray about your decision. Do what is right for you and household. Joshua, I believe, said, choose this day whom you'll serve. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. So Joshua, even thousands of years ago, said, you choose for your house. You'll have to answer to God for you and your house. But as for me and my house, here's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
So I'm not telling anybody how to vote. I'm just urging you, please exercise your American right. Get out and vote for the candidate of your choice. Pray about your decision. And above all, no matter who wins, please pray for our elected officials. Okay? God bless you, folks. Special thanks to my guest, Blaine, and all you fine people for being here. We will see you another time. Bye-bye for now, everybody. End and